All right, it's Saturday evening. Taking a little break here for making some calls. We had a busy day morning. It went like all the way until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had um, I had four people invited. Nobody showed up, but I had a new associate. Now this lady told me she didn't want to be recruited. She didn't want to be sold anything. But we were reviewing a statement of hers, and Bernadette was doing it, and that was done. Now the lady's like, "Okay, so how do I learn more?" And then Bernadette just took over from there, and now I have a new associate, right? And so we did her fast start today, and she's doing the training uh, for the license, taking the license, and she's a very analytical thinker, right? But I think and she's I think she can do very well at this if she understands the logical steps. All right, and I'm thinking of some people like that I know that have done very well that are just like her, right? And of course, Bernadette's got the similar personality, right? So they hit it off. Then the next was I'm listening to Victor Antonio from Sales After Dark. That's where I got the idea of putting the name of whoever you're sending an email to into the subject line of the email, putting a video in to the body of the email that you're sending. So I send out the Saving Your Future book always to Campaign Manager, and I include the new campaign video, but I also include the Zoom information for the very next 7 step, whether it's Saturday or Tuesday night or Wednesday night or Friday night, whatever it is, right? And that's what I got from Victor Antonio. Well, today he was talking about psyching yourself out. Okay, so that kind of happened to me today, but I just got in there and I'm okay. So when you have the campaign manager sends it out, you can see who opened your email or who looked at your email and who opened it the most amount of times, who actually clicked through it, right? And so guess what? When you call them, so I had a really good call, a couple of really good calls. Next thing you know, I get an up call. I get somebody calling me back. There's a group that finds jobs for veterans, and I turned them on to this other guy who's building a facility to build modular homes that are environmentally sustainable, solar powered, whatever, and wind or whatever, and they're all going to get a free Kia automobile. Well, he's got a security company and he needs employees, so he's going to get these veterans from this group, right? And he wants me to do the financial literacy training for all of these veterans and their families. So that was a very exciting call. So I'm getting very these are exciting. I had somebody tell me, oh, I registered them for the licensing class, and I text them, let them know I sent it, but they're not going to have time today, and they think that they're going to probably, they're probably just, not going to continue. Well, they haven't done anything. They haven't engaged at all, right? So I'm like, whatever, right? But I'm not giving up on him, right? And because people come around. There's so much he doesn't know, even though he thinks he knows that. Once he figures it out, and you're never going to figure it out until you start sitting down with people and you start seeing things, you start seeing what everybody's going through, and you'll see similarities and why they're the way they are, and you'll start it's like reading the tea leaves. Bernadette's really, really good at it, but just keep in there because it's that beating that that subconscious programming, because it's not designed to help push you forward. It's designed to get you back to comfortable, okay? And getting comfortable with being in a crappy situation is what we all are trying to break free of, okay? And so you got to learn to, ignore that. Just ignore Mr. Negative. It kind of reminds me, I had 2 officers going through SEAL training, and one of them was like Eeyore. I was worried about everything. Another one was like Tigger. they were the 2 senior officers, right? And they kept each other going straight down the middle, right? But it was really, but that goes on in your head. right? And you got to forge through it, all right? And great things will happen quicker than you think, all right? All right, this is an exciting day, and it's going to get even more exciting. All right, bye-bye.